What was I looking at? So, we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw, guys. That's like the whole. That's the whole premise of this stream is just drawing. I'm very specifically. What are these emojis that I'm seeing in my chat right now? I just tapped it back into this. Why? We're doing a style study of Demon Slayer. I don't really have a lot of ideas of what to draw, but I think doing a style study would be really good because you can often learn a lot of things from style studies. Try to say that 3 times fast. And Demon Slayer is different enough that I feel like I could learn something from it, but not so different that it's not like realism. I'm not like trying to throw myself into something completely different. I have some other ones I'm considering doing it in the future. I'm not your Pookie, stop! I have to find a nice reference picture. I'm probably gonna base the style study off like the newer seasons of the anime than the manga. I'm not completely sure. If I could actually find some artwork that is from the show and or manga and not the fan art. I love fan art, but that's not what I need to reference right now. Let me look it up on Google. Maybe because I'm trying to look it up on Pinterest. The manga's low-key kinda ugly. Honestly, I don't know if I can really blame you for that one. First, okay, Google actually gives me pictures from the anime instead of just a bunch of fan art. Google's actually being kind of the goat right now. Or maybe I'm just like not searching up the right words. Maybe I gotta search up the right words, you know? I should have done this beforehand. I should have gotten my references beforehand, but I didn't do that, so. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. Something sweet, something simple. My queen. The number one thing. Oh my gosh, freaking ads, wait. Stop! Stop! Don't expose me! Don't expose me for not having YouTube Premium. I've not watched A Silent Voice. I've heard it's very good and traumatic, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. One thing I do have to remember to do is give them jaw lines. I like doing circle heads. It looks more silly, more cartoony. I like cartoons. Maybe I'll learn something in this to apply to my drawing style. Okay, it's done. You guys are gonna watch me draw in real time. Watch all of my chicken scratches in real time, even though everybody's like, "Oh no, don't do chicken scratches. Those are terrible. You can't do that." I think it's on Netflix. I might watch it eventually. Oh, proportions. Should I start with the hair? Or should I... We're not gonna give up. Never back down, never what? Never give up. Ooh, this is a sketch. It's just a sketch. I don't have to be perfect on the first try. It's okay. Anyways, you guys should take a wild guess of what character I'm drawing first from Demon Slayer. Make it a guessing game. They removed it from Netflix? Oh. Well, I don't think I have a subscription to Crunchyroll anymore. No! How am I supposed to watch it? What? Me drawing Mitsuri? That's crazy. I would never do that. Where does... Okay, I gotta figure out what the placement of all this is. The entire movie is on YouTube legally? It's legally on YouTube? Oh, is it like the Lego movie? It's like free with ads. Okay, I think I need to draw her arms next. Don't leave my queen Mitsuri alone, dog. She's just the best character, okay? She's the best character ever. And I can't help but wanna be her. Mitsuri's the girl we should all be. Okay, I guess I don't want to draw the hands. The hands look difficult. But I probably should draw the hands next. I'm also gonna have to draw 4 fingers, which is not something that I'm used to doing. Ooh, I'm already not doing right. Okay, Shinobu's good, but like... Mitsuri's still my favorite. Oh, her hands are massive. Her hands are massive. Oh. Oh. Why am I just undo? I think all Demon Slayer characters are good in their own rights. Okay, so it looks like the fingers are kind of a little bit rounder. And a lot of harsh edges. I also read a thing about like how apparently like Shinobu and Mitsuri they're like each other's like dream body types, and I thought that was really sad. I gotta lock in. I don't like how this hand looks so like weird, and I think it's probably just because I'm so used to giving my characters like 3 fat fingers that I can't do this like thin forefinger anime nonsense. I think her hand should be right about there. And then we're gonna do a secret little hack. And it's called... I'm gonna copy and paste it. Because I'm lazy. Also can't stand people who are like, oh my gosh, copy and pasting and the lazy. It's so lazy. It's so lazy. I'm simply taking advantage of the tools that I have been given. Now, if this was on paper, I know I would not be able to do that. I'd have to... Honestly, this would probably be easier on paper, because I feel like I'm a better traditional artist than I am digital artist. I feel like not all of my skill transfers over. So this will also be good for helping me with my digital art skills. I feel like I'm losing the style a little bit. But that's okay, maybe. Oh, in the simple fishing world. Oh, her hands aren't. I need to make her hands like her hands are like more out like this. Nice. Just realizing I should probably have the reference picture up here, shouldn't I? How am I gonna get it? I'm gonna have to somehow get it on my phone onto my computer. Time to go copy and paste it to myself so I can save this off myself. Hacks for when you don't want to have to email yourself. Oh, I pressed the button. Ah! I'm pressing buttons. I've lost. No! There we go. I'm pressing all of the wrong buttons. You guys did not hear that. Hopefully my desktop is low enough that... Oh, I don't want to shop at JCPenney's. I don't want to. No, it's an unskippable ad. No. No, it's an unskippable ad. Okay. Where's the... Save image. Save it. I'm gonna try not to repeat any characters. I'm gonna try to make sure all of the characters I draw are like individual. Okay, let me add it. If I put it on... Oh, that's a spoiler for a future video. Quick, hide it! If I put it there, then you guys should be able to see it. And I'm just hindering myself in my ability to move around on the canvas. But it's fine. That's fine. It's probably more helpful if I have it up there anyways. I don't know what to talk about because I don't usually talk while I'm drawing. Usually I listen to other people talk or I listen to music. So I don't know what I'm supposed to say or what I'm supposed to do other than drawing. Her wrist, I'm gonna have to move the sleeves up. They're not high up enough. And I'm still having the problem of her... Oh, don't do that. Her, like, arms kind of aren't out enough compared to the photo. Because I'd like for it to be as close to the photo as possible. That's the whole point of a style study. I want it to look like the style. But there's some really good Demon Slayer artists, like... Actually, there was one really good My Little Pony artist who actually, I think, got sued because it was so close to the My Little Pony style. I think it's kind of funny. Okay. We've got that. Maybe I should have left the... tell us about how Freddy Fazbear goes Drawing stream. No, actually, it's just me explaining all of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I actually don't know all the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I need to turn my phone back on and look at the picture there. It's... my hand's like blocking where the picture is on my screen, and it's a lot harder for me to look up at my computer. I will say the biggest thing that I'm gonna struggle with is definitely her hair. I've always struggled trying to draw her hair. I don't know why. It's just really difficult. I'm actually already gonna start over on it because I don't like that. Okay, so it's like... okay, I like curves like that. It's like, her hair's just super blocky in a way that I'm not really sure what to do with. It's blocky and curvy at the same time, and it's throwing me off. I realize when I'm gonna line this, I'm gonna have to use a much thinner brush, because they have very thin lines. This does not look like her hair, dog. This does not look like her hair. It's okay. It's just the sketch. Oh, this needs to go over more. Oh, Mitsuri Kanroji, my beloved. Why is your hair like this? The Fitness Grand Pacer Test. Hi! Hello. Welcome to my stream where I'm gonna rage over Mitsuri's hair for like 5 hours. Cause what is this hair? What is this? Not to mention all these underlying pieces I gotta think about. Man, I should not have drawn Mitsuri. My queen's a little bit really hard to draw. Her hair looks like fettuccine noodles. I'm not gonna lie. Her hair looks like straight up fettuccine noodles. I think it's also too high up. If I wasn't trying to be a good artist and learn right now, I would just curve it. I'd just do a little gotcha hairstyle, you know? But no, that defeats, like, the whole purpose. Did you know that apparently the reason Rengoku got killed off first? Oh, that's spoilers! Spoilers, by the way! Spoilers! I low-key forgot about that. Spoilers, by the way. The reason... oh, it's too late now, isn't it? The reason that Rengoku got killed off first was because the author thought his hair was really hard to draw. So he got killed off first. True. I have not drawn the face yet. that could... True. If you haven't, if you're not caught up on Demon Slayer, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Either you don't care, or you're just really slow and bad at watching Demon Slayer. Honestly, I would have done the same thing with my OCs. Yeah, I might have. If I thought their hair was too hard to draw, I might just be like, you know what? Some of you gotta die, and it's gonna be you first on my hit list. Touching grass. Listen, I promise, I'm not a degenerate, okay? I touch grass at my job. My very real job. Real job where I touch grass. I lie. No, they keep me cooped up at the cash register all day. They keep me cooped up. I actually think my manager got sick of me the other day because she like sent me on break early. Touching grass, says the fighting player. Yeah, touching grass is the one who plays 99 nights on Roblox. Her forehead. Whoa. What? Her forehead. Her forehead, it feels massive. Her bangs also don't feel long enough. I think that's part of the problem too. These are not long enough. Time to distort. Time to free transform. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and draw the face. And then I'll fix the hair. Okay, let me look at their noses. That's another thing. I have to... Their nose... Wow, bam. That's her nose right there. Actually, it's smaller than that. I go outside and touch grass at my job, I say. At my job that is indoors and I'm not allowed to go outside. Oh, she looks like the Smiler. She looks evil. No, I'm only making it worse. No! It's like this, like, V shape, but like, kind of round at the end. And then it's got like these little, like, dots. She looks like Kermit the Frog. That's what she looks like. And her smile's crooked. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Her smile is so incredibly crooked. And way too thick. But that's something I can fix in the sketches. Wait, I can also just... Do you know what I love? I love the free transform tool. I love the free transform tool. It's so great. It's so great at fixing every single one of my mistakes. Have you guys seen that trend where they like take the character's eyes that they've drawn and then they like squish it down a whole bunch and make it like the anime mouth? And it's like, yeah, it works, but that's also like the hardest way of doing it. Just most of the time the anime smiles, they're just like that. You just do that. Don't like squish down. Why are we making it so much harder than it has to be? Let me zoom in. I try to say zoomed out. Saying zoomed out is a lot better for your art. But sometimes you gotta zoom in. And that's okay. And that's off-center. But once again, we have a lovely thing called the free transform tool. And I'm gonna abuse it. I'm gonna abuse it so much. Dude, trying to zoom in on a piece of paper is the worst. I've done it before. Or like, but also like twirling your pen. Like trying to flip it to like erase with your digital art pen on tablet. It's rough. Every time for a long time when I was like transitioning over to like traditional art, a lot of the time, every time after I erased, I would wipe at my tablet because I'm so used to like wiping away eraser smudges. Why does she look like Zenitsu right now? I'm not gonna lie. She looks like Zenitsu. They have very similar bangs when I think about it. Let me switch back to my pen. I think it's good for like detailing, but I find it's better for me when I'm trying to lay down like the base sketches for like positioning and what is it? It's like put the positioning and the composure and making sure it looks right before zooming in to add the small details. I think her mouth's too high up. It is. Or maybe her eyes aren't. Okay, I think her eyes aren't high enough. They're also too big. I'm not gonna lie, even though the bangs are kind of messing with me, this is actually turning out better than I expected. She's not looking terrible yet. Am I cooking? Possibly. Okay, I need to move this down just slightly. And then I can go in and I can fix her bangs and finish her hair. So she won't have to be bald anymore. And then I get to move on to the fun part, coloring. I haven't decided if I'm gonna line anything yet or not. Should I? Oh. What is that? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Scalped. See, the hardest part is because I have the reference picture up here. Me when I lie. The fun part, coloring. Coloring's always the funnest part for me. It's like the line art that I hate doing. Oh, I forgot about her little eyelid things. I gotta do those. And then... Chill and sketch session? No, more like me sobbing over drawing session. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I think it kind of depends how much you render. Maybe because I don't really render a lot, it's not as bad for me. My rendering is just I put the shadows where I think they should go, and then I add a multiply layer and an add layer. Which, do I have any examples? Honestly, you wouldn't even have to really shade something. Just adding a multiply layer makes it look so much better. exponentially. What's something I can show that won't be a spoiler for anything? I have my secret projects that I'm working on. Teehee. I guess I'll use this as an example. I'll use one of my older thumbnails as an example. So like, the freaking text. Don't look at that. So what I do basically, I'll turn off is I lay down just like the flat colors, and then I'll add like the skin shading, hair shading. There's like slight shading here. I'm so used to like scrolling. Yeah, I still have to play around to decide what all layers I want to use. But I'll put on just all this like basic shading, then I add a multiply layer. And so that adds like some more. Already, it looks a lot better than by itself. And then, add an add layer. I probably have a better example. You know what? I can just demonstrate when well, I guess I can't demonstrate when I color, can I? Because I'm not. Grr. Grr. And now we're gonna use another digital art life hack called copying pasting. Because I don't want to draw the other eye. I'm gonna have to move her eye, the iris, and then redraw her eyebrow. I think. Okay. We're not looking to magma. What is that? What is magma? Okay, no, her eyelashes are just little thin sticks. Okay, you know what? She doesn't look too bad. Now I just have to fix her hair. Which I think what I'm gonna do, instead of like trying to like just adjust what I already had, I'm just gonna like softly erase it. And draw over it. Which, yeah, I could always make a new layer, but I want to try not to do that. It's free. Allows several artists to draw at the same time like a better version of whiteboard. Oh, that'd be fun. Is it that I've been seeing this one on my For You page that's like, it's like a duo thing, and like it's like a two-person drawing and the other person can pick like whatever color they want. Is it that? I don't know if I can remember what it was called or not. Okay, let me work on the hair. Is that right? Oh, paywall. Greedy corpo. Greedy corpo. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out later. That does sound like something really fun to do. I've actually been considering... I was considering doing something where I could let other people draw with me. Like, with whiteboard, but I was like, well, I don't have a Discord server set up, and some of the people watching can't even access Discord. So I decided to pocket that for another day. Which, depending on how Magma works, I could do that. Because it's fun to draw with people when people are not, trying to ruin things. Okay, these bangs already look exponentially better. I see. Wait, I have to... I think her bangs are a little too thick. Though I don't know if that's just... That might just be my eyes playing tricks on me, actually. I think if I... This just needs to be more... like over here. And then this goes... like that. Oh, lovely. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out when I'm done streaming. Oh, yummers. Go to sleep. Sorry, I'm... Ooh. The Miku virus is taking over. I wish I could play Miku songs, but then I'd get copyrighted, and I don't want to get copyrighted. I want to play Flavor Volley, my beloved. I love Flavor Volley. They're the best thing since sliced bread, in my opinion. They're the people that made Static. And Static is pretty good, but do you know what's even better than Static? Spoken For. Spoken For is really good. It's very yummy. Okay, so this should be like down here. Oh, the music I would play and sing along to if I wouldn't get copyrighted over it. Folly? Regretivator? I'm not familiar with that. I mean, I'm familiar with Regretivator, but not like, I don't know anything about Folly. I know from Regretivator, I know Mazel. I know, Banana Split. I know the bunny one, Melody, I think. I've only ever really cared about Mazel, I'm not gonna lie. I think I was playing with Maz when I got introduced to Mazel, and I was ready to die for them immediately. They were my one and only. That's my girl. That's my baby girl. That's my child. I'm adopting her, and I'm legally her mother now, and none of you can stop it. None of you can stop me. Speaking of my children, let me talk about my other child. Goddess of Dreams that gets so tainted by the hatred of humanity now spends their day mentally torturing people. Wow! Oh! That's so... Wow. That's so... Wow. You know what? Honestly, mood question mark? Can we blame her? I mean, I've played. Well, it's been a while since I played Regret Evader. I've played it before. I remember we've played it before. It's just been a really long time. Oh, where has all the time gone? I wonder. I say as if I didn't spend it gambling away on Genshin Impact. Me? Gambling? No. Me spending real money on a video game? No. I have definitely not spent around $200 on Genshin. No. No. Definitely not. That's not what free transform! Free transform! Glitter Force, go. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how she's turning out so far. It doesn't look bad, like, as far as the style goes. She still looks like Kermit the Frog in her smile. Don't say the funny F word. It stays permanently on the internet. You can't say it. Oh right, I was gonna talk about my other child. My son, no. Sorry. Not son. My child. Just my child. Their name is The Collector, and they're from the Owl House. That's my baby right there. I'm legally their mother. That's canon, totally. I'm canonically, legally the Collector's mother. They're just a little boy. They're just a little child. They're just little. They didn't deserve anything. Okay. Her hair. I hate her hair. I hate it and I love it at the same time. I mean... Sorry, I'm gonna take a cry break real quick. Okay. Your Honor... Well, let's consider... Your Honor, consider they are, in fact, just a child. Like... We're gonna talk about... Oh. Well... Technically, the Collector's not a human, so... I think they got immunity to that. But, like... Talking about children... Cozy Glow from My Little Pony... Did she really need to be sent to Tartarus for her crimes? Like, I get, she kind of, like, tried to help Chrysalis and Tyrek, like, take over the world and destroy Twilight and her friends, but at the end of the day, she's still a child. Are we sure there's no redemption for her at all? Like, is she what is she absolutely so irredeemable? And honestly, I'm curious about if she is, like, why? Like, what happened in her past to make her so irredeemably evil? Her scalp looks like her brain is sticking out, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like... It looks like a brain. It looks like her brain. Okay, I think that's all of that. Let me... Oh, I'm abusing this free transform tool so much. Abusing the crap out of it. Oh, yummers. Okay, wait. Let me look. Oh! Wait. Is this a character that actively shows up? I need to meet Folly. Folly's actually really cool looking. Can't even show this on stream. Well, if I googled a picture of it, I could show it on stream, but I can't get what's on my phone, so. Ooh, delicious, delicious art. Back to Mitsuri's brain being exposed. Okay, now it's pigtail time. I'm not gonna mess with the bangs and the scalp anymore. I would very much like to see her in the elevator. I'd like to shoot her with my gun for the yucks. And I would like to spray her with water. Oh, boss fight. I'm guessing it's not an easy one. Okay, so her hand's there. That right there. Right there. Okay, her hair's not looking too shabby. See, I might not line everything. Hello, Vinny. Because, how long have I spent on this already? I've spent 45 minutes just on this, and I haven't even, like... True. Maybe, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm not gonna spray her with water. Listen, I can fix her. But yeah, I think I'm probably not gonna line everything because that's gonna take a long time. I'm not known for being the world's fastest artist, especially with my chicken scratches. Now, if I was traditionally drawing, ooh boy, I'm very speedy. I'm pretty quick. And not to toot my own horn or anything. Oh, she's kind of turning out really cute. I'm gonna have to play. Her boss fight is pretty simple, but the only way to damage her is by winning a shuffling minigame, and it's rough if you don't have good eyes. Is it rough if you don't have quick reaction speed? Because... Or is it like more like a red light, green light? So, I'd like to say I'm pretty good at red light, green light, and shrimp games. Okay, I think I might be done. I gotta see if there's any other line art stuff. I think what I'm gonna have to do though is redo the pupils because those aren't supposed to have lines. So I think I'm gonna just do this and then go ahead and start coloring it. Color theory time. What color? I should probably base it on a different picture since this isn't that. This one has like a it's got like this kind of like filter on it, you know? So it's not going to be accurate to like her anime colors. She's a little bit more yellow than this, I think. Yeah. There's a bunch of mirrors. She hops into one of them. The mirrors shuffle around, and you have to guess which one she sees in. Oh, I've done that boss fight. I haven't completed it, but I've done it. I've played that boss fight. Let me make my brush bigger. I don't know why I'm coloring with such a small brush. I think that looks like her skin color. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think that looks better. Or, I don't know, I think it looks... I don't know if it looks better, but I think it looks closer to her skin color. Dude, that boss fight's so hard. I'm pretty sure I died on it, though. I don't think I completed it. I'm pretty sure I died on it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out for her skin, because it looks like her skin has a more yellow undertone, but I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit too yellow. Though on one hand, it also might not be yellow enough. Ooh, cheating. See, I'm not really used to giving my characters a more yellower undertone. I usually try to stay in orange or red. So I'm kind of having trouble trying to figure out the right saturation and hue for her skin. She's not that pale. Time for me to spend 15 minutes trying to, like, color. No, I think that's pretty close, I think. Okay, let me grab... Also, can we talk about the drastic... Oh, wait. If you have the Nerf gun, or if you can shoot it right, then the C4 item and shoot it at the mirror she's in, then it will stay when the mirrors are done shuffling. Oh. Cheating's fun. Oh, but can we talk about the drastic improvement in Mitsuri's eyes from the first time we see her, like the first time she's introduced in the anime, to like the Swordsmith's Village arc? Her eyes are so much prettier. Ah yes, that's the problem. The skin was not saturated enough. That looks better. The only problem is the Nerf gun is only available on the Inso shop, and C4 is really hard to time. Yeah, I could see how that'd be very not easy. This picture looks so low quality on my Clip Studio Paint reference. Okay, her blush isn't very... Let me... I need a different reference photo for this. No. Maybe this one. This one she's blushing. This one should work. Her skin still doesn't feel the right color. But I can't, like, figure out. That's not... That's way too... Because it definitely has this kind of like yellow gold undertone, but I'm afraid of trying to make it too yellow. Maybe I need to... wait. Oh, that's too yellow though, isn't it? She looks way too yellow like that. I love color theory. I love it so much. It's so great. I'm just gonna move on because I need to. I can't spend forever. Can't stay here forever. That's gonna be too pink. You guys listen to the new what is it called? It's called Retry Now. It's a new Miku song. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Oh, I didn't switch off the airbrush. No wonder the colors aren't showing up right. Oh man. And now I've lost the color that I was using. Okay. Maybe if I remember to switch off the airbrush, I can shade this properly. Oh, but the new Retry Now song, it's really cool. I like the animation a lot. And I've been listening to a really good English cover I found. Oh, official skin color. Let me actually... Because I don't want to, like, color pick. Let me switch it back over to... I don't like color picking because it's... I need to make sure I'm testing my color theory when I'm doing this. But however, I do like comparing. Oh, let me put in the X code. It wasn't a style study, it was just more of a color study of Project Sekai. Was FFEEDC. Ooh, that's the official. It looks so much more yellower, like in the anime, or in the, at least in the references that I'm using. Whoa, that, maybe it's the lighting. Her skin looks so pink there. Actually, it could be the gray that I have. I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have done this earlier. One trick that you can use for, like, color picking is you just fill the character in with a really dark gray. And it's supposed to, or from what I understand, from what I've heard, it's supposed to help you pick colors better. But, I more of just use it to, I just use it to help me not go outside the lines. Usually I only stream for like 2 hours, but I might stream for longer. Because I want this to be like a sit down and finish thing. I'm not gonna go back and work on this later. Maybe if I want to just doodle in some of my free time. But I'd only do 2 drawings. I'll leave room for a third, but I think I'm gonna only do 2 drawings. And, okay, yeah, her skin looks better there. Maybe it'd also help if I still don't have these purple lines. Let me fix those. I'm gonna make them dark brown. Or, no, I need to make them pure black, because that's what the I'm not gonna lie, the way I sketched the lines, it's kind of giving Toilet Bound Hanakun. Anyways, I was saying something and I can't remember what it is. Oh, I'm gonna leave room for a third drawing, but I might only have time to finish 2. And I'm doing, you know, this Mitsuri one, but I want to do a fighting pose. Oh, before I go and get shading, or the shadows, let me get the blush. Heels, blade, mascara, fit check for my napalm era. Need to beat my face, make it cute. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for just that bit, right? Surely not. I do like, and something I try to like do in my own art when I remember is I like how where the shading is. I like how they have the lines for the blush and stuff. I'm gonna go get toxic. Yeah, have fun raging against the Roblox kids. I kinda need to get back into playing fighting, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played it in so long. Okay, let me look at these shadows. They look like they're like this in-between of like saturated, but not saturated. And that's gonna be it. Though also, like I said, color theory really sucks. And I could be wrong about the shadows. That looks... I need to not get so close to where I have the airbrush blush because it's going to be very hard for me to get that back. That almost looks good. I think it just needs to be more muted. I think that looks... Based on the reference picture I have on my phone, I think that looks... Okay, let me make sure I copy where the lighting is hitting in this picture. It's not dark enough. But that looks too muddy. If I don't know, let me put it on anyways. Yeah, that just feels too muddy to me. I don't know. Maybe that's... That feels too, like, bright. Color theory kinda really sucks. I could be looking at this all wrong. It might not even be, like... Ooh, okay, wait, it could be... Let me grab this color. Let me move it over here. Or maybe over here? I'm gonna try shifting... Ew, that looks bad. Shifting the hue. This is definitely a lot closer, I feel. If I can just get the right combination of saturation and, what is it? It's saturation and luminosity. Though I'm also trying to base it off a picture that I feel like the skin doesn't even match. That's the thing. Maybe if I get a picture that doesn't have a yellow background. Yes, this. This picture. This is the picture we want. This is the... Oh, I'm erasing. I was like, where did I get that gray color from? Me when I don't know what I'm doing. Me when I forget which tool I'm using. Okay, that's the color I want, I think. That's the color I'm gonna use. Okay, and then they have this where they like shade like up the eyelids, but like... See, the good thing about the Demon Slayer art style is that it uses a good bit of cell shading, or it looks like it might use only cell shading, besides like the gradients in Miku, and I'm sorry, in Miku's hair and Mitsuri's hair. Besides like the gradients in Mitsuri's hair, it looks like it does a lot of cell shading, which is what I do. I feel like this eyebrow's misplaced. I'm gonna have to go fix that. Oh! Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I've been thinking about lately? I've been thinking about Peak. I've been thinking about how much I want to play more Peak. I kind of like love Peak, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm really bad at it and have not finished it. Or, I mean, there's not technically. I've never gotten to the end in any run that I've done. But still, the urge to pick it up. What am I doing? It's not how I should erase that part. Okay. Back to the colors. Nope, still using the eraser brush. Nope, got the wrong color equipped. Okay. You know what? This is not too shabby. Now, there's definitely stuff that could be improved upon, but for my first time drawing in this style, it's not going horribly. Though, the way that, like... I've already said that. Never mind. I have a habit of repeating myself. I will do it again! Okay, and then her whole neck is shaded. And then right here. There's so much stuff that I want to add to this that's just like all of my own personal art style. But I gotta be like, no, you're not drawing in your art style. You're drawing somebody else's art style. You gotta not do that. I kind of forgot about her nails. Are her nails the same color as her blush? Are they shadow colored? No. Let me grab, I think this shade of pink right here. No. Maybe this? Are her nails even shaded? They are. Okay, wait. You know what? Actually, that's not too bad of a pink. I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm not the best at drawing fingernails on. That gives you my hatred is so funny, actually. I'm getting messages from my friends about how they're being bullied. Okay, let me get my reference picture back. Okay, you know what? I keep forgetting I can't move my canvas over there. I'm so used to like dragging my canvas around right here. But I can't do that because my picture's there. Okay, you know what? I like this. I don't think I need to shade where her lip is. It didn't look like it was much showing a lot in the picture, but I think I'm gonna add it right there. But, nice. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna do her clothes next, and I'll leave her hair for last. So I'm gonna have to go and find another picture, because the one I was referencing for her nails, was from the modern AU, so it's not correct. And I think I've drawn the Demon Slayer uniforms before, and if I remember correctly, they're like this, like, dark, like, magenta color. They're not black. They're this dark magenta, which that's not dark enough. I think the shading might be almost pure black, though. Or at least appears pure black. Technically this part of her uniform was supposed to be covered up more by the hair, but that's okay. Where did all of my lines go? I think that's all. I want to say the sleeves are pure white. I'm not gonna. Well, are they? Might depend on the lighting, but I think their sleeves are all pure white. Which is another thing people love to say. They love to be like, you can't use pure white in your drawings. You're not supposed to do that. You can. And sometimes it's better to. Now, in me personally, I like to opt for a more, you know, lightened color. I don't like to go for pure white majority of the time, because I want my white to look more coherent with the rest. And if you don't use pure white yet, or if you don't use pure white right, it can look very jarring and outstanding. Well, outstanding's not the right word there, because it's not a good thing. It looks like out of place. I want to say that's what they're... When Goku's in... Yeah, that's probably to help with the, like the color contrast. But I think, like, canonically, they're all supposed to be black. They're all, like, black uniforms. But for the sake of, like, the color palettes, they have different hues to them and hints. But yeah, Tanjiro's is a lot more redder. And Zenitsu's kind of... I think Zenitsu's is more yellow when you, like, look at it next to Tanjiro. Wow! Color theory! I wonder if I should probably add gold there for one of her buttons. Or no, the buttons are on the other side. I think those are all those colors. Oh, Mitsuri, my queen. Color theory is so interesting. I never did finish talking about my Project Sekai color. Okay, so I did a color study of one of the cards from Project Sekai. It was very, like, hyper pop card, which is why I wanted to do a style study of it. But it, like, it was, very interesting because based on the picture and based on what my knowledge was of color theory, I was like, okay, so this is gonna be, you know, a kind of muted purple, like a muted dark purple, a muted pink. It's gonna have her skin, which is gonna be like light orange or something. Actually, I'll pull up. I should have it on this computer. If not, I can grab it from Clip Studio Paint. Because I didn't draw it on this computer, I drew it back like on my old computer. But I think I have it somewhere. I just have to grab it out of my cloud. But it was Kanonade from Project Sekai. And I wanted to play around with, like, the hyperpop colors, which is why I chose that card in specific. I hope I have the actual card on there. Let me download that, and I'll work on this more while I wait for that to download. I'll finish talking about that when I have it downloaded. But it was very interesting, and I may have gotten just a wee bit mad, and I might have raged in one of my friend group chats, and they were all just as confused as I was. We all sat there in a pile of confusion. I can't tell if her sleeves, her like Kaori needs to be shaded, or if that's just the gradient that's in the picture. I think all of this is... I think all of this is shaded in the shadow color. I don't know, that doesn't feel right to me. Maybe it's more like that. It's kind of hard to tell where the shading's at because of the like gradient overlay the person put in this picture. Because it is a edited photo. Get rid of that. Okay. Should be done downloading now. Open up! FBI! Open up! You're not opening up. Why not? Okay, there it is. Open in Clip Studio Paint. Do I have the original photo for this? No, I don't. Fantastic. Okay, well, I can't show you the original photo, but this is the redrawn study version I did. So, right, this color looks like it should be like, you know, muted, like a kind of, maybe not muted, but like a darker purple. This should be like a muted, like purple or pink, like desaturated is the word I'm looking for. Like kind of desaturated. Then this should be like, you know, light orange or yellow, and then have like the whatever this is called. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with her hair. Her hair was just pure guessing. Maybe I should redraw it at some point on my own time. But actually, what ended up happening is when I went to go compare my colors to the pure colors, this is not like a dark purple. This is like a brighter purple than what I thought. Because I'm thinking it's going to be like somewhere down here, and then it's closer to more up to the top. This was not the color I thought it was either. And I can't remember if these are the exact colors that they used or not, or if they're different. This looks like it should be more up here, where it did when I was looking at... I need the actual picture. I have to get the actual character. I don't even... Honestly, knowing it now, it's so hard to, like, figure out what I was thinking. But the colors looked so much more muted than they are. And then her skin is like... Listen, her skin, chat. It's not freaking orange. It's not freaking green, or... No, it's not. Sorry! I'm tripping over my own words. Okay, this is the original photo. And so I thought the colors were really, like, desaturated and muted, and they were actually a lot more saturated than I thought. So I did learn something from it. Her skin, right, her skin tone is green. Her skin is green. Her skin is straight up on the green side of the color wheel. And it also changes, like, it's green over here, blue over here. Her skin is green. She's an alien from outer space. And it was the most frustrating thing that I'd ever experienced. And then what ended up happening, let me delete this, is the frustrating part is that it makes more sense that way for her skin to be like light green or blue, because it's a cool color palette. But yeah, color theory is messed up, and your low-key kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Anyways, I need to actually get back to finishing. I've spent an hour on this? Oh, good golly. I'm probably only gonna have time for 2 drawings at that rate then. Ooh boy. Maybe if I stopped getting distracted and actually finished the drawing. Oh, I'm still on the color dropper. There we go. Mitsuri Pink. Her hair kind of reminds me of Sakura Miku's hair. It's also should be a little more saturated than this. Ooh, not like that. Yeah, like that. It's also such a like interesting I think her hair is such an interesting use of green and pink. And I think it definitely works really well. I love how her hair looks. I wish more characters had pink and green hair, honestly. Honestly, we need more like good color greens and stuff in media. More green cures. We need more green precures. Her hair still doesn't feel saturated enough. Okie dokie. There we go. I think I have a general idea of what color green her hair should be. It's more of a yellow or green than it is. It's also gradient. I'm gonna have to blur that. I think it needs to be slightly more yellow than that. Or maybe it just needs, I think it needs to be brighter. It's more of a lime green than it is like a green green. Which I think is definitely interesting. And the green's just barely visible in her pigtails. I also forgot I need to... right there. No, not right there. That needs to stay that color. Okay. No, let me make this more saturated still. Or let me look at the non-edited photo of her. Yeah, it still needs to be, it needs to be right here, I think. Okay, yeah. That's what I need. And I think I need to adjust the pink again. Or maybe only a little bit. I think the pink's mainly fine. Actually, I might leave the pink like that. I think that's pretty good. Maybe... I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go and blur the green. I'm gonna blur the green and then use some like harsh airbrushing to get it to look more like how it does. Because it does this weird thing where it like kind of like... I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of funky. Oh, I forgot to add green over here. Okay. We're looking pretty good. I just gotta do the eyes, and then I think I'm done. Which I meant to do the eye whites earlier when I was, going through with all the white. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then her eyes are like a completely different shade of green than her hair. Wait, that might be actually almost pretty spot on. Oh, and I have to get another picture because this one, her eyes aren't open. Grr. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit more here. Brighter than that. And then she's got the little white ring around her eye. I think she has such pretty eyes. They're such a cool, like, character design. Honestly, I wish we had more unique... I think a lot of the Demon Slayer characters have really unique eye designs, like, Rengoku's. Oh, her eyes are so soulless. Okay, let me add... I'm gonna add her eye shines after I finish the pupils, but I gotta go get her. No, stop! I don't wanna- stop it! I don't wanna do all of this! Stop clicking on things! Okay. No, stop it. Okay. Now it's just the eye highlights, and then I think we're done. Oh, I didn't get the shading for right here. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm on the wrong layer. Can't believe I forgot about that iconic little triangle shading they have below their lip. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. And it took me only an hour and a half for that one little thing. I didn't shade her hair. What am I doing? Acting like I'm done. I didn't even shade her hair. What's wrong with me? didn't shade her other sleeve either. There's so much stuff I forgot to shade. Actually, I think I'm gonna make this a little more saturated. Okay, now I think I'm done. Oh, Mitsuri Kanroji. I definitely think some of my lines need to be thinner. Like, if I actually lined it, they'd need to be thinner, and I think I'm gonna try to just sketch it with a thinner brush for the next one. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Let me find, who do I want to draw next? I might draw Nezuko. Mitsuri and Nezuko are like my favorite characters. I also kind of want to draw Berserk Nezuko. I want to try out like a fighting pose for the next one. For the next style study, because I think that would also be very beneficial. Action, 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 action. Or the spiderweb scene, actually. Either the spiderweb scene or Berserk Nezuko. So many options, so many choices. What is this? Yeah, full form Nezuko. Though I will say, for the manga, I liked better how she looked in the manga compared to like how she looked standing in the manga compared to how she looked standing when she first unlocks her full form. I think all her hair like wildly around her looked cooler in the manga. Let me see. What diddly-umptious pictures can I find? What is this edited picture of her? Okay, I think I want to specifically draw also from. I think Swordsmith's Village was like the peak. That's peak animating. That's looked the best out of all of the seasons, and I'm so excited to go watch the movie. The Swordsmith Village arc. Oh, beautiful. Come on, where's all my good scenes at? Stop gatekeeping, Google. Don't be a gatekeeper. Actually, I know exactly what I want to draw. The problem is gonna be finding it. There it is. Is that really the... I hate being indecisive. I hate not knowing what I want. I just want a really super cool pose to draw her in. I just want to make cool anime art. Is that so much to ask? I'm gonna try sketching in like black this time too, since it's gonna be black in the end anyways. And I'm not doing line art, so I don't really have to sketch in a different color. This. Is this from the actual anime? That is a redraw. That's what I want though. If I could actually find the picture. Or is that? Sit here for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what to draw. Oh, there's figurines. Oh, the figurines are so beautiful. I wish I could afford those. Okay. I know what pose I'm doing. The problem's gonna be not only drawing it, but also like, cause not only the style, but also the perspective. I'm just torturing myself at this point. And we're already off to a terrible start. Okay. Let me start with her head. Let me zoom into the picture. Start with her giant forehead. Nope, that was the wrong button. That was not the button I wanted to press. We can play a guessing game of guess which scene I'm drawing now. Her forehead's so massive. She has such a massive forehead. Okay. Perspective in another style sucks. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, let me... That's where her head is. Her torso is gonna be like... over here, I think. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. This one probably isn't going to end up being as close to the style as the Mitsuri drawing, just because I have to try to figure out all this perspective junk. But let me make her head a lot smaller, actually. Her head is actually way too massive. Her hand's a little messed up here. Her hand look a real messed up here. Oh, no. Oh, hands. Hands, how I loathe thee. It's okay, you're just in time to watch me draw Nezuko and struggle for like ever doing these hands. Actually, the fingers aren't looking too bad. It's the like palm base that's throwing me off, I think. Actually, big fan of the fingers, except for the thumb. I want to redraw the thumb. But other than that, you know, it's not the worst hands that I've drawn. I've drawn some pretty atrocious looking hands. I made her nails too long though. Yeah, I'm drawing. You're just in time to watch me draw Nezuko from the spider scene. Spider web scene. You're doing this one more for the lighting than the style part, I think. I'm still gonna try to adhere to the style, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult in this perspective. Let me zoom in more. Okay. Oh, she has such a massive forehead! Her forehead's so massive! I'm sorry, this is so much Nezuko slander. I'm sorry, Nezuko fans. I say as a Nezuko fan. Respectfully, as a Nezuko fan. As a Nezuko fan, respectfully. Her head is massive. Her forehead is massive. So is Kamedo's, though, or Tanjiro's. It runs in the family, I guess. They both have massive foreheads. Her bamboo's crooked. Oh, now I have to figure out this pattern. Okay, so it seems like it's right here and then. Oof. I wonder what this pattern's called. Because I'm sure this is like a real kimono pattern. I wonder what it's called. If I cannot stammer, that'd be great. Fantastic, even. That's what that is. Okay, that's that part of the pattern done. Now there's the weird. This is actually not my first time that I've drawn Nezuko. I've actually drawn her actually in my style. That's still an older piece. I still like it. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's a piece I enjoy looking at. I still gotta draw her hair, make her unbald. Because of how the shadows are done in this picture, parts of the kimono look like they're just completely shrouded in black, and it's hard for me to tell what the pattern's supposed to be. Okay. This pattern done there. Okay. There we go. That's all that done. Let me debald her next, I think. On one hand, her forehead still feels really big to me, but at the same time, that's how it's supposed to look until I add the veins. She just has a massive forehead. She doesn't deserve this. I won't stand for this Nezuko slander. I also realize this is wrong, actually. Actually, I might be right. Her forehead might be a little too big. I think her head's still a little bit too big. Oh, now she's good. Now she's an egghead. Because her head's small enough to where you can still see her little bow. Could just be that I have the hand placed incorrectly. That might be it. But I think it looks better. Her hair now looks better like this. Okay. Probably help if I had been using a different brush for this entire time, but well, you know, we're using the G pen. That's what we're sticking with. Oh, my hand's cramping. Probably gonna have to end the stream in 30 minutes. hopefully I'll be able to finish that. Because my hand is really starting to... A lot of her hair is just in shadow, so I'm not going to draw any lines for it, I don't think. I'm just going to draw it like that. It looks like her hair is just one solid color with a bunch of shadows and no lines. I think I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna do the lines for the spider web because they look like it's just the pure red. Her hand looks so broken. And I get it, it's supposed to be like that, but it's just so odd to me. Like, her hand's so messed up in the reference photo. Like, she's in massive amounts of pain. Oh, let me fix this. The sleeve needs to be fixed. Okay, I got her arm right there, so... right here... I think, and then... Okay. I definitely think I've lost the style a little bit, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with that because this is still turning out pretty good. Let me move this one up higher, I think. Ooh, my hand. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stop soon. Let me try to finish the face and color it, and then I'm gonna... Because my hand's starting to cramp really bad. This is why we don't do prolonged sessions of drawing, guys. You draw for too long and you get carpal tunnel. Okay. Her nose is like down here. Oh, her eyebrows look wrong. She has noticeably less eyelashes than Mitsuri. Her eyes don't look big enough. They look... And then her bamboo's in the way again. Let me There we go. I think I need to move all this up because I think her facial expression's a little bit too small for that style. Let me do that and make it bigger. I think that looks better. I might redraw the eyebrows. She doesn't look angry enough. She's not angry enough. Now she looks like she has lizard eyes. Okay, yeah, let me redraw the eyebrows. Should have drawn the eyes first and then did the eyebrows, but I didn't do that, did I? Let me draw like her little eyelid things and then oh, that just looks weird. Let me rotate it. Because she needs to look like I've been trying not to like rotate it this whole time because I really want it to like make sure it looks like the way like she does upside down. But I think I just kind of have to for what I need to do here. While I'm down here, let me fix her bamboo. So she needs to look a little bit more upwards because that's what the camera is. Okay, and then just redraw her bamboo. Okay. Oh, maybe she looks so off because I haven't drawn her ears, even though she has her ears in this picture. That could be part of my problem. Why she looks so weird. She doesn't have her ears. I didn't even really notice that she had ears in this photo. Oh, what is... Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. That's what we're gonna do just for now. There we go. Okay, not super bad. I don't think it's as close in style as the first one, but I definitely don't think it looks bad. I think her hair is also a little bit too long, but that's okay. Anywho, time to color. Let me first draw, I'm gonna draw all the red spider webs first. That's what I want to do first. Guess who's back? Back again. Welcome back. We're drawing Nezuko. Yeah, what? I'm sorry, what do you mean a web page crashed? I'm sorry, excuse me, what? I tried to zoom in, and it crashed my web page. Oh, my wrist is killing me. I don't know where that tool came from, but I might be using that tool more in the future. It's like an erase all. Like, erase across multiple layers is what it's called. I don't know where that came from, but I would like to use that more in the future. Oh, it's by the airbrush tool, okay. Then it gets, okay, so it gets like lighter, where they like cross. Okay. That's all the blood lines down. Now I'm just gonna color. This one's gonna use a lot more dramatic lighting, I think. So I'm gonna try to match it closer to the color in the reference, which is this obnoxious yellow color. Okay. Oh, I hope that's gonna be okay. Actually, I might tweak it. That's not right. No. Oh, color theory, my beloved. I think I'm gonna go with this color. I think this color is gonna look the best for the lighting. Okay, let me get the skin shading. Okay. I like how that looks. I like how the shading color looks. That's completely in shadow. Not quite sure why it does that, but okay. For him. It has that right there. And I think that's all the skin. Well, technically her leg, she has her leg down here, but I didn't really do a lot of detailing on that. Probably just gonna make that one completely in shadow and not detail that too much. This arm's also in shadow. Looks like. I'm gonna do the eyes next. And these are they definitely didn't use pure white for this. I can tell. It's like a more orange white. Okay, and then she has like this little... Okay, let me actually get the pink for her eyes first. Definitely more red than that. And then I can go and fill... I kind of wonder, because both her and Mitsuri have this in their eyes, I wonder if that's like a stylistic choice for the girls. Or maybe it is with the guys too. I don't know, I haven't really looked at their eyes much, but I wonder if the, like, white ring around their irises is like part of the style. And it's just got this really dark red part. Okay, we're not looking too shabby. Her skin still feels off to me. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to redo the skin. I think I'm just gonna try to redo just the skin part and try to just move around the shading. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Alright, let me grab the pink for her kimono. Like that's the general color, and then it looks a little... I gotta make it darker because of the lighting she's in. Also gotta make it redder. A lot of underlying red tones. No, because her official skin tone won't help much with the lighting for this picture. It's a very orange lit scene. I doubt they used her full skin tone. It's probably altered. It's the spiderweb scene. I think I'm gonna make her shadows darker, though. Darker by like a lot. They're not dramatic enough. Oh, I think that helped exponentially. I have like 5 more minutes before the time that I wanted to get off at. Because my hand is killing me. I'm gonna color almost her whole hand orange. Ow. My hand hurts so bad. I'm gonna use this to get the like basic shapes that they have before I go in with the white. And now this is a time where we go in with pure white. And then I'm gonna blur all of it. Okay. I think I'm gonna add some like red orange airbrushing, and then I think that's pretty good for the lighting. It'd probably look better with some like an ad layer, but I'm trying not to use ad or like any sort of like multiply layers for the sake of the color, for the sake of the study. Okay. It has hit the time that I wanted to be done with. It's not finished, but I don't know if I will finish it. I'm definitely gonna save it, but I definitely feel like I learned a good bit about color theory and shading from this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to apply any of this to my work, but it was definitely a fun exercise. I had a lot of fun drawing this, especially my Queen Mitsuri. Look at her. But yeah, so that's gonna be all of the stream. Because my hand is very much killing me. I'm dying. So, I'll see all of you guys in the next stream, which will be Friday. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I have a list of things I want to do. I've been in such a Peak mood. I want to play Peak so bad. I might play Peak on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I also plan on trying the new horse racing game at some point, probably. I haven't decided that's a game I'd be interested in enough to play, like, on stream. But, yeah. I'll, see all of you guys very much later when my carpal tunnel has dissipated. Bye!